Jeff Nippert's new book, The Muscle Ladder, is built around a simple metaphor. All ladders have two main parts, the rails on the sides and the rungs climbing upward. In Jeff's Muscle Ladder, the rails are sustainability and mindset, things which Jeff considers to be the foundation of any good training program, no matter how long you've been lifting. The rungs, on the other hand, are skills that build on each other in order of importance, starting with technique, then effort, exercise selection, volume, and so on. This book clocks in at 384 pages, a full 78 of which are the chapter on the first rung, technique. This section includes photos demonstrating every common exercise you could do in a conventional gym, along with clear and detailed descriptions of how to perform them safely and effectively. I think for beginners especially, this section is an incredible reference tool. If you're not sure about your form or you're looking for an alternative to an exercise because you don't have access to specific equipment, you'll find those answers in this section here. For me, the standout chapters are the ones on sustainability and mindset. Consistency is a term that often gets thrown around in the fitness world, but just focus on sustainability feels like a better approach. When I hear consistency or adherence, there's a sense of rigidity, like do this or else you'll fail. Sustainability, though, is about finding what actually works for you long term. What's sustainable for me might not work for you, and that's okay. Jeff offers practical advice to help you figure out how to incorporate exercise into your life, whether that's streamlining your workouts to make them as quick and efficient as possible, or just finding ways to make them suck less. It's refreshing to see someone in the fitness space acknowledge that workouts don't have to be miserable to be effective. Jeff keeps things practical. Yes, there's a science-based, optimal way to train, but Jeff never loses sight of what's realistic for real people. What could have easily felt like a textbook full of technical jargon is actually written in language that anyone at any level can understand, and Jeff's capacity as a science educator really shows in a written format like this. The final chapter has 20 sample programs with exercises, rep ranges, levels of difficulty, time estimates, everything all mapped out for you. If I had one critique, I think the decision to omit any information at all about performance-enhancing drugs is a bit of an oversight. Given the prevalence of steroids nowadays, especially the influencer space Jeff is coming from, I would have liked to see at least a small subsection of the book devoted to something like a warning about the risks of using PEDs. I think especially given that Jeff is a lifetime natural, hearing his reasoning for doing so and highlighting the dangers of steroid use would be helpful for the young lifters out there who are inevitably going to read this book and consider using steroids but don't understand the consequences that come with them. All in all, The Muscle Ladder is thorough, science-based, and practical, with Jeff's typical lightheartedness and clarity. Jeff is serious about providing high-quality information, but he doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think he does a great job showing people the joy that you can find in learning how to exercise well. If you want to train smarter and learn how to make fitness a part of your life long-term, this book is well worth your time.